record. Thank you. Yes. So I'm going to play a video now that will give us a short, brief explanation of what Edmark International is. Okay, so please join me as it plays.
Edmark Group of Companies is a multi-million-dollar company with market presence in over 30 countries and is involved in various business interests from manufacturing, exporting, distribution, technological innovation, and real estate development. Edmark started as Ever Dynamic Marketing in 1984. It is from this name that the word Edmark was conceived with the letter D in red to represent its perpetual dynamism. Inspired by the people's spirit of entrepreneurship and the ability to create wealth, the founder, Mr. Sam Lowe, brings a powerful multi-level marketing business model to the world. And in 1999, Edmark's MLM business was born. Edmark ventured into the international market in 2004 with its first branch in the Middle East, specifically in downtown UAE. 4 years after, Edmark brought the MLM business to Accra, Ghana, the very first branch in Africa. In 2009, Edmark opened in Lagos, Nigeria, which accelerated the company's expansion to neighboring African countries. The growth of its MLM business has brought the company home by opening a branch in its factory site in 2011. In 2014, Edmark sets its vision into real estate development with the plans of building the Edmark City. In 2018, Edmark City Development Companies completed its first project, the Podium International Events Center. Situated in Aramir, Lagos, Nigeria, and houses an international event center, multiple commercial spaces, and showrooms. Today, we continue to give the best service to all Edmarkers worldwide. 37 years in the business, Edmark stands tall and proud, not only as an MLM company, but as a truly diverse company, because we make life easier for millions of people around the world. Edmark will continue shaping the journey for Edmarkers and create a brighter future for the next generation.
Okay.
Edmark Group of Companies is a multi-million-dollar company with...
Thank you so much for listening to that. So the brain behind our company, the chairman, the founder of Edmark Group of Companies is Sir Sam Lowe, who started from a very humble beginning. Okay, he went into personal development. He was among the first people to teach personal development in Malaysia. And that is why in Edmark today, personal development is our core. It's in everything we do, we must train you, we must train your mind, because we believe that you can only become better from inside out. So we spend a lot of investment, huge investment in personal development. And that's because of who our chairman is. Today we call him Papa. We have different pet names for him. He's not someone, he's down to earth, relatable. Okay, so he's somebody who has gone through what it means to be poor before he got to where he is today. So he's always available to give a helping hand, listening ear to each and every one of us. So that's our Papa, Sir Sam Lowe. Can we give him a resounding Edmark International clap? 1, 2, ready, go. Edmark International. Oh, yes. And he has been able to, expand Edmark from a very humble beginning. Like today, we already met. He will be in France. And he will be in the UK because we are opening branches in France. Last month, he was in Canada because we're opening branches in Canada. We just opened our branch in the USA. We opened in Rwanda. I hope people in Rwanda are in the house. We have an office on ground in Rwanda now. So, pleased to meet you, sir. But I can't see your name. Sorry, you're muted. Unmute, sir. Okay. Are you still muted? Okay, we should be able to hear you now.
We can hear you.
We should be able to hear you.
We can hear you.
We still can't hear you.
We still can't hear you. Increase
Before
your
this
volume.
meeting ends, he must say something. You're welcome, sir. So Edmark has its own manufacturing plant. We have our International Event Center in Aromire, Ikeja, Nigeria. Yes, in Nigeria. And we're building an Edmark City in Nigeria too, about 26-story building. It's going to be the first of its kind in West Africa. We have outstanding building and staff. Our staff, they're very caring. They will assist you. If you've never been to an Edmark office, when you get there, they'll give you all the support you need. They were trained to do that. We have our health and wellness products. And of course, we have several achievers. As we move on, you begin to understand what we mean by achievers, okay? Like now, I am Emeka-Nwaka Double Crown Manager. I'm a 2-time car qualifier, 1-time house qualifier. I am a 1-time car achiever, and I've traveled, so I've also achieved that through Edmark International. I've traveled to several countries through Edmark. We just came from Dubai in April this year. Next year, we're going to Malaysia. These are all parts of the package with Edmark International. So when we look at our manufacturing plant, it's a world-class manufacturing plant. It's in Malaysia. So next year, when we'll be in Malaysia, we will surely go and tour this manufacturing plant. It's always part of what we do. Everything in that manufacturing plant is mechanized. Everything, you have robots working. You can count the number of people in that manufacturing plant, but you can't, to track that manufacturing plant in one day is a lot of work. So you can imagine how much investment we've put into ensuring that things are done properly. So we are ISO certified. It's the highest form of ISO, 22,000 ISO certified. Okay, GMP, Good Manufacturing Practice Codex Alimentarius, which we also have. We have all the certifications we need. And in every country that we go into, we of course get the certification needed. For example, in Nigeria, we have NAFDAC. I don't know what regulates food. I know before we got into Rwanda, it took us a lot of time to process documentation. They kept saying the government is trying to approve some things, and we had to wait. It took like a year before that approval was gotten, and we were on ground in Rwanda. So we have affiliations too. We have a wide range of products, and sincerely, what our products do, they are not drugs. We don't have a single drug. Everything you're seeing here is food for the body, and they're highly nutritional. I just finished my combination of 2 coffees, the Red Yeast coffee and the Cafe 73. These are products that just help the body, because we know that if we give the body the right nutrients, the body can repair itself. And many of us, sincerely, if not all of us, the food we eat these days, they are highly, highly chemicalized. You have preservatives, you have all sorts in it just to keep it so that it will last long for them to sell, because everybody wants to build houses in the village. A lot is done to food. As we move on and we begin to introduce you to the products, you will understand why Edmark products are for everybody. Okay, this is our core. We manufacture health and wellness products. High quality health and wellness products that help with most of the top health issues today, not just some, most. This stories you'll be hearing will tell you how these products have gone a long way to help even people who doctors have given up on. Now, what type of model does Edmark use? Edmark, we all know the traditional business model where when you buy, you sell, you make your profit. That is the one we all know, which is the normal one. And then you have big conglomerates, you have advertisements, you have where they bring celebrities, they pay them to advertise the brand. You have a lot of adverts on TV, even Facebook now, you see adverts, and those things are paid for, and the cost of those things are moved to the consumers. But Edmark uses what we call the network marketing model, where we partner with everyday people like you and me and give us the opportunity to join as distributors and share the revenue and profits with us. As we move on, you will begin to understand what we mean by sharing the revenue and profits with ordinary day people. In those days, when you hear somebody for example, a Nestle distributor, you know how much that person would have put down to be a distributor for that company, what the requirements would be, how they will tell them, get a shop or a warehouse of so size, get a shop of so size, bring money of so size, get products. So if you do not have that immediate capital, it becomes difficult for you to do. But Edmark International is not like that. And that's why partnering with everyday people comes to play. So we do not advertise. I don't know, has anybody heard of Edmark before? Uncle from Rwanda, before today? before now. Have you heard of Edmark? Hey, why can't I hear Uncle now? Who will help me? I can't hear you at all. Are you using an earpiece, sir? Or are you using your phone?
He's using system.
He's using system. We can't hear him. Or maybe you should increase the volume of the system.
The volume of the laptop.
Maybe you should increase the volume of the laptop.
We can hear you now.
Just heard him.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, thank you, ma. Basically, my in-law has been telling me about Edmark. I think I heard from her first. That was last year. Even now, this is the first time I'm seeing you. I've been seeing this name writing me Adesua, but I don't know the person. I've not seen the person physically. I'm seeing you now. Well, thank God for it. I think I have Israel here. I have a lot of Apostle was here a moment ago. Some persons are here from here. Everybody is here at the moment.
Oh, this I'm talking to Mr. Monday, right?
Yes.
Can we give him a resounding Edmark International Club? 1, 2, ready, go! Edmark International!
Oh, yes.
Wow, he
Thank you.
was the one that prompted this meeting. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. Okay, so sorry, you want to say something, my manager? So Edmark uses what we call the network marketing model. So you and I are the face of Edmark. We are the celebrity of Edmark. Okay, when you consume the products, you understand the products, you've seen the health benefits, you become the celebrity. You are the brand ambassador wherever you are. And so we don't have to now pay that excess money to celebrities, which will increase it. So you are getting products direct, okay, at very cheaper rates. And it's not from one distributor to another, like it will go, you have from the warehouse to major distributor to the smaller distributor to retailer. Before it gets to you, you are paying, everybody's putting money on top. By the time it gets to the retailer, it's now very high. No, we don't do that because it's direct. And that's the beauty of Edmark International. And you don't need to have a huge investment to be able to start or get involved with Edmark International. And like I said today, you have two options at the end of this. Once you've listened to it, two options. You either become a consumer. In other words, I want to be healthy. I want to stay healthy. I'm not managing any sickness right now, yes, but I don't want to manage as I age. You consume the products. Or I have a health challenge right now. I need help to get better. You also consume the products. Oh God, these products are so great. They are awesome. You will hear from Manager Doris. And I would like to begin to, tell people about it, to save people. People are suffering. Can they get better? Then you get into the business side. So one thing we should all know is that you can't do well in the business if you are not a consumer. So the first step really is to consume the products. Experience the products for yourself. So like Bill Gates, we always say, he says, if I'll start all over again, I'll choose network marketing. That's by Bill Gates. And just tell us the importance of what network marketing is, because it's actually something that makes it easier for everyday people who really do not have massive investment to start a side hustle, for example, and build it into something huge that they can begin to, earn from. So we are proud members of the SAE Association of the Philippines, Malaysia, South Africa, UAE, and this is a regulatory body. Just like, for example, we have the CBN in Nigeria that regulates banks. So what this tells us is that we are safe because we are regulated. So we are not just anyhow fly-by-night company that just comes and disappears. In Edmark, we have a mission, and it is that we are fully committed, like 100% committed to help people succeed in 3 areas: in health, in wealth, and in total well-being. So you can see for us, health is number 1, because we say health is wealth, and that is the truth. When you see people who are ill and they have money and they've taken the money, they've paid doctors that cannot even help them, you know what it really means to have good health. So when you are healthy, you are rich, sincerely speaking. And that is what we really enhance your ability to begin to make wealth. That's what enhance your ability to concentrate and begin to say, okay, I want to build wealth, or I want to help another person. Now, if we take a glance at the global wellness economy, you notice that nowadays people want to be well, okay? They want to be able to prevent and not cure only. Curing means you're already at a bad state, you are going to the hospital to find a cure. Prevention is that on a daily basis, you are taking action that will enhance your health. So you can see healthy eating, nutrition, weight loss is about $708 billion industry right now. Preventive, personalized medicine is about 25 billion. So you can see fitness and mind and body, 595 billion. And of course, personal health, anti-aging is about $1 billion. Okay, so we can see that if we're even looking at it as a business, it is a very viable business sector that everybody wants to be a part of. By 2027, it's going to reach about 8.5 trillion. That's the wellness economy. Because people are beginning to understand now that prolonged use of medicine leads to a lot of health challenges. Medicine is good. It's like you want to jumpstart your car, your battery is weak, you call a battery charger, he will charge your battery, and then the car will start. You can't keep jumpstarting your battery every day. At a point, even the battery charger will beg you and say, "Oga, madam, this battery, no, just go buy new one. No bother, no give me money, because just go buy new one." Because at that point, the battery, you've jump-started it for so many times. And that's what many of us are doing. If we do not take care of what we put in our mouth as food, you'll find that over time, medicine will become our food. That's why you heard there was a business partner of mine. When she started, she was managing an autoimmune disease. She used to take up to 12 tablets a day because of the autoimmune disease, until she came in contact with the products. And now doctor was able to wean her off the medication. We have several stories like that. So we all are faced with what we call modern day challenges. Our air is polluted. I don't know about Rwanda, but in Nigeria, we have plenty generator running. The fumes from Okada, motor vehicles, generator, we inhale those fumes and they go into the body to do damage. Of course, bad water, you have water pollution, poor quality of food, the preservatives, the chemicals in food these days, they are so much. And you now have what we call the GMO, genetically modified organism food. And those are food that are grown in the laboratory. They are not even what our grandfathers used to plant. They are different now. Now you see watermelon without seed, because they are GMO. You see plants without seed, oranges, no seed, because they are GMO products and they are highly chemicalized. They are not safe for the body, and we have our unhealthy lifestyle. Some of us, we don't move the body, wake up in the morning, we sit in the car, we drive to work, we sit at our desk, we eat lunch at the desk, we finish, we close, we drive back home, we sit in our sitting room, they bring food for us, we eat the food there, we sleep on the chair, they wake us up, we go to the room, we sleep on the bed. No physical activity whatsoever. So we also have what we call unhealthy lifestyle that causes a lot of these diseases we are managing today. Now, for all diseases, they all have common symptoms. And these are symptoms like weight gain. Some people tell you, "I'm not eating, I'm just adding up, I'm just growing fat. I don't know, I eat very small." Your body is giving you signs that there's a problem. Low energy, joint pain, headaches, heartburn, indigestion, acid reflux, constipation, skin problems, in short, memory problems. Some people become forgetful. But what do we do when we see these signs? We just patch it up. We take medication for the headache. It will go, tomorrow it will come, we take another medication. And this is why you find somebody say, "What happened to him?" You say, "I saw him yesterday, complained of headache, they rushed him to hospital, today they say he's normal." It wasn't just headache. The body is telling us there is a bigger problem. But what do? We treat these symptoms and we do not look at what the body is really telling us, that there is a bigger problem, until it begins to aggravate and the person is admitted in the hospital. So what happens to us? Every day we eat. Some of us, if we were like me before now, until I came in contact with Edmark International, I could stay a week, no toilet. As in 1 week. When I went for NYC camp, 2 weeks camp, I no go toilet, and I will do shakara for you. They say toilet, they smell. What it concern me there? I know they go. Now where they go, when I go there, go they suffer. But that is the beginning of serious health challenges, very serious ones. And what happens? The waste in the body begins to decompose, meaning it begins to rotting inside the body. And as it is decomposing and decaying and rotting in the body, the intestines are rotting, we are having holes, perforation, and all that inside the body. But some people tell me, like my husband, he's very blessed. Every morning he goes to the toilet before he baths. But I also ask a question. Have we ever taken out time to say, let me sanitize this, my body? Every day we sweep our house now. But you notice that once a month, you carry your bed, you carry your chair, you change your blinds, you remove cobwebs. During Christmas, you go as far as painting the house. Have we ever done that for our body? We don't. And that is the body that goes out every morning, first thing in the morning, comes back late at night. It's the body that suffers all that in the name of making money. So, do we ever take out time to begin to take care of the body? And that's what we are going to be talking about today. And that's what really, sincerely speaking, aside the money-making aspect, that really is the core, the crux of today's meeting. Can we be healthier? Can we begin to help others to get healthier? Can we begin to pay attention to what our family is consuming? There are so many families today, they tell you, oh, in their family, diabetes is running in the blood. In their family, it's high blood pressure. But the truth is, those things are there because we have carried over one lifestyle after another. We are eating exactly the way our parents ate. We are eating exactly the way our grandparents. And you notice that because we are eating the same thing, the same way, behaving the same way, those diseases begin to move from one person to another in the family, from one generation to another. And these are all what we call lifestyle diseases, and they can be corrected. They can be corrected. I've seen several people that have been weaned from high blood pressure medication just by taking the right steps. And sincerely, that is the core of today's meeting. How can we all be healthier? Because we are all exposed. All of us are exposed to the risk that is inherent in being this modern world we are living in today. Now, what are the effects of constipation? You have bloatedness, abdominal pain, uneasy. You'll be uneasy, you have irritable bowel, you have nausea and heavy stomach. You know, some of us men, I always ask them, when una go born the baby wey una carry? Belle go swell like 9 months belle, you know they born am. Say, no, that's a sign of good living. If I wear agbada, it go stand well. But we are playing with our health. Because around that abdomen is where we have our vital organs, the liver, the kidney, they are all around that big tummy area. And we are suffocating those organs in fat. So, you notice that when that waste begins to decay and it's beginning to affect the human bodies, it leads to colon cancer for some people. And today is not just colon cancer. Cancer has become so predominant, sincerely speaking. And sometimes you begin to wonder, some people tell you, I'm eating right, I don't smoke, but they have cancer. What really is going on? So we know Black Panther. We've all seen the movie. He died of colon cancer. The lady in the picture, okay, is Philippines. It was the president of the Philippines. She died of colon cancer. We know Elvis Presley. He died of colon cancer. At a point, it says an embarrassing case of chronic constipation. And Robin Gibbs also is a singer for the Bee Gees, also died of that. In Nigeria, Sonny Okosun died of colon cancer. What happens when that waste remains and begins to decay? Like I told us, it begins to decay with the intestine. So they take them to the hospital. They look at the intestine. So this intestine, this side to this side is damaged. They cut it, and then they join it. But remember that that is not the solution. It's like patching a building when the foundation has problem. So the people go back again, they eat the same thing they've been eating, living the same lifestyle. Another part of the intestine decays again, they cut again, and they join. And in the end, the intestine is not as long as it should be. In the end, it is death. Can it be prevented? We are saying yes, yes, yes. All chronic diseases can be prevented by taking healthy food, by living a healthy lifestyle. And the earlier we embrace a healthy lifestyle, the better for all of us. And once we understand it, it's not just for us to understand and practice for ourselves, it's for us to teach our children, to teach our spouses, to teach our siblings, to help our parents, so that we cannot understand that it is not by default. You know, before now, I used to believe that there's an age somebody gets to, the person must manage one disease or the other. And that's what the person will manage until the person go greet God. But now I understand that it is possible to live healthy, even if, yes, nobody's going to live forever, but the number of years we are going to stay, let us stay healthy. Not the one that they will be praying that, God, take mama. We don't try. We have carried mama to 10, 20 hospitals, spent all, a guy came today, my gas needed servicing. I called him to come and service my gas. And he told me, he said his business used to be bigger. But his mom took you. They carried his mom from one hospital to another. All the capital he had, everything he put into the treatment of the mother still passed. I say yes, because that is us. As long as the person is breathing, you will not stop treating that person. You will look for money anywhere to treat the person. At a point, he could not pay his rent. Landlord sent him packing. He was living with security men on his street in the security house, while his family, his wife, and 3 children were living in another place. But that is what we begin to allow happen when we decide not to take care of our health. Some people really want to, but they don't know how. And they've already defaulted into taking medications on a daily basis, every single day, jumpstarting their battery on a daily basis, which is also not good for the body. So we know now that cancer, in short, it's not just bowel cancer, it's everywhere. I love Pastor Jerieze. So every day I go for NSPPD in the morning, and then you hear cancer, this cancer, and it's like sometimes you're like, is this thing flying everywhere in the air? But the truth is, today, as God is helping us, we too can help ourselves by knowing what we put in our mouth and being intentional about what we put in our mouth. High body acidity, aside leading to obesity, which is overweight, it also leads to high body acidity, also leads to what we call premature aging. That's why some people tell you their age, you say it's a lie. You're too old, though, see wrinkles. It's premature aging. And the body will pull alkaline. For example, if the heart needs the alkaline, rather than the heart to shut down, the body will go to the bones and pull alkaline. From the bone marrow, you know that part of chicken we like to eat when we break it, that inside, the bone marrow. Take alkaline from there and take it to the heart. Because the body is a complex machine, knows how to take care of itself. So to pull that alkaline, in the end, it will weaken the bones, leading to osteoporosis and wrinkles. High acidity in the body breeds free radicals, which destroy the cells of the body. And in the end, the organs and then the whole body. And this also accelerates the aging process. So today we are saying high acidity, is something that also leads to all the various chronic diseases from cancer to high blood pressure, diabetes, even simple malaria, high body acidity. So if we are able to manage it, able to understand what we should put in our body, the body will repair itself. Give the body the right food and it will repair itself. What is this right food? How do we now begin to take care of this body? That is the part we are going into right now. So we are moving into the product explanation, what Edmark really manufactures when it comes to products. So we have 4 simple steps that are very easy to know. You don't need to have a PhD to understand these simple 4 steps. And once you understand these simple 4 steps, no matter the ailments, you practice the simple 4 steps, you'll be able to help the body begin to strengthen itself and recover from the damage we have caused for it. So would like to say, let's give the brain behind these simple 4 steps a resounding Edmark International clap. 1, 2, ready, go. Edmark International. Oh, yes. Now, this is the most effective weight loss. For those that want to use it for weight loss, it's the most effective. For those that want to use it for health maintenance, it's the most effective. And there are just 4 simple steps. Number 1, you detoxify. Number 2, you burn fat. Number 3, you balance and cleanse. And number 4, you rejuvenate. Now, we are going to be looking at these 4 steps, one after the other. Okay, very simple 4 steps. And all our products are in line with these 4 steps. If you're going to be taking them, you start with number 1, you move to number 2, you move to number 3, you move to number 4. And that's why, as distributors, we must understand our products. And the best way to understand these products is to consume the products. Once you consume the products, you will understand how the products work, and you'll be able to tell somebody else and guide somebody. So this is not just a business where I want to sell, I just make the profit, they go. No! You must coach that person to get the desired results. And for your information, once you get your products, we give you a 90-day cash-back guarantee, meaning 90 days to consistently use the products. You tell us what your goal is. We'll teach you how to achieve it in that 90 days. If you don't get any result at all, bring back the receipt you used to buy the products and we'll refund your money. That is Edmark International. It's a 100% cash-back guarantee. And that's why we always advise you to go to Edmark office in your location to get your pack, because that's where the office is the one giving you, and you will get a receipt with it. And you can lay whatever complaint you want to lay. And that is why, once you are bringing somebody, teaching the person, come use Edmark products, be available to also hold the person's hands and make sure the person gets the desired result. So it's not just about to make profit. No, you must care deeply for that person to be able to guide the person through to see results. And I've been in Edmark since May 2016. I've never seen anybody come back to tell me, oh, these products, I didn't get any result at all. And I've helped countless people get health results from consuming the products. Several. In short, I can't count, from various ailments. And they are all better today from consuming these products. So what is step 1? Now, for those that want to use it for weight loss, like for me, I used to be bigger because when I was not moving my bowel, I began to add weight. Okay, I didn't bring my picture. Okay, maybe next time I'll show you my before and after so you see. And I began to add weight because I was not moving my bowels. So maybe we will tell you I've tried all sorts to lose weight. I've not lost weight. In short, it's not possible. Like last 3 weeks, a lady contacted me online. I was like, she needed to lose weight, so she had gone to see a doctor and they carried out an operation for her. They reduced 30% of her stomach. I said, what did you say? She said, yes. And after the reduction, she lost weight, yes, but she began to have saggy skin. And they said she will come for another operation to cut out the skin again and patch it. She said she told them she won't come for operation. So what should she do? She left the weight again so that the skin. But the problem now she's having is that she cannot eat like we eat normally anymore. Her vegetables do not digest because they've removed 30% of her stomach. Her vegetables do not digest her food. She said she would desire food, she will eat it. The next thing, she will go to the toilet and vomit it. That's what she's been doing because the food will so hungry her, she will eat it, she will go and vomit. Because her body is not really digesting food, it's not getting nutrients from food anymore. And she told me, she said, sincerely, when they call you to do those operations, they don't tell you the side effects. All they want is your money. But she has done it now. There's no way they will put back the 30% they cut from her stomach. She said she will eat like this before you know it. You know, she's full. But still, the food is not digesting. She's not getting it. Please, she needs my products because my products are all liquid. And she has used it. She has seen that it's helping her, giving her some nutrients in her body. She had to get the products. The P4 was what she got. Those 4 steps. So most diets and weight loss programs, you can imagine somebody going through an operation to reduce stomach by 30%. It's too hard now, aside the cost. What about the healing process? What about if something had happened in the theater? She would just die for nothing because she wants to lose weight. So these are some of the reasons why some people don't see results with weight loss. Or it's too expensive. Or they miss the most important step, which is to detoxify. Many of them do not do that. So they don't see any result when it comes to weight loss. So the first step we say is detoxify. Why do we need to detoxify? I told us earlier on that in a house, you sweep your house every day, but you make out time to clean under the chair, under the bed, change your bedspread, wash your house, mop the floor, remove cobwebs. That is what detoxification does to your body. It cleanses your body so that your body can absorb nutrients and break down fat. Why some people will tell you I'm not eating and adding weight is because they need to detoxify. Some people have skin rashes today because they need to detoxify. They have not detoxified. People have breakout of pimples. They need to detoxify. These are signs from the body. Some people is boil. You just see boil appearing. They need to detoxify. It's the body giving you sign that it needs to detoxify. It has toxins. So we have this product we call our Shake-Off Phytofiber that we use for detoxification. It comes in 2 variants. Whichever one you choose is okay. We have the pandan, we have the lemon flavor. They do exactly the same thing. And you see results within 6 to 8 hours. In short, this product was what saved my life because nothing takes me to the hospital but constipation. There is no medication I've not used for constipation. And when I'm pregnant, it is worse. I can stay 2 weeks, 3 weeks, no toilet. And by the time I have to go to toilet, you think the house wants to fall down. Sometimes I will bleed. There is nothing the doctor has not given me. Drink water for where nothing was working until I started using Shake-Off Phytofiber. And to my greatest surprise, Shake-Off did not only help me, it corrected the problem so that now I go to the toilet easily. So you see results within 6 to 8 hours when you take Shake-Off Phytofiber. It has 100% organic ingredients, no side effects. It is fast and effective and affordable way to detoxify to prevent coprostasis, which is dry stool inside the body. You know, when you go, you want to stool, or you now go, it's one small thing like goat shit that will come out. And it also prevents colon cancer. Promotes weight loss and reduces bad cholesterol, takes care of the heart. Okay, because it reduces bad cholesterol. Promotes growth of good bacteria to reduce constipation. Even if you are purging, take Shake-Off because it will balance the good and bad bacteria in the gut. It is convenient to carry around and easy to prepare. And of course, it tastes really great. Sincerely, it does. But I'm going to play a video for us to see why we all need to detoxify. Very important. And I want us to pay attention to this video. So you can see a 45-year-old female. This is how our colon should be, the intestine. It should be as clean as this, really. This is how it should be. When it's like this, we boost our immune system, we prevent diseases. Once it is clean. But for many of us, it's not like this. This is a 38-year-old female. You can see waste inside the colon. This is waste, poo-poo. But she won't know. Maybe she's the type, this chronic constipation. This one, me before. You can imagine how it's looking. Exposed to acidic food. Acidic food, our bread, all those things that we eat, snacks, mineral alcohol, they're all acidic food. You can see 3 months on the detoxification program, you can see how the intestine is. And the truth is, we won't know how our own looks right now until we go for what we call a colonoscopy. This is a 45-year-old female with breast cancer. You can see inside. I'm sure people will be wondering, breast cancer, what has it got to do with the intestine? But really, everything starts from the colon. All diseases starts from there. You can see after treatment. And of course, when it's like this, the person will get better. This is a male with prostate cancer. You can see the growth. You see the poo-poo inside the intestine. You can see it here. And the person will keep taking medication, but the body will not absorb it. Because it is clogged. It is all the things that will absorb the nutrients is clogged. It cannot absorb the nutrients, even in medicine or in food. And that person will keep swallowing more and more medications. In the end, they'll say the kidney has packed up the liver. This is a 65-year-old female with breast cancer. Can see how black the intestine is. This one would have decayed and decayed inside. After treatment, see what it's looking like. It's getting better, but it can be better. 53-year-old with gout and chronic constipation. Gout affects the joints where some people, they have high uric acid in the body and they cannot straighten their hands. All the joints are stiff. That's gout. You can see 3 months after. And as the intestine is clearing, you notice that the person will be getting healthier. That's why I've seen situations where someone takes just a sachet of shake off, and the person comes back and tells me that was it happened in Cotonou. Yes, in Cotonou, when we went for a seminar in Cotonou, that's the Republic of Benin. The lady, I didn't even know, I met her online. I had not seen her in person, and she came for the seminar, and she was just telling me, I didn't know she was sick. She got the first steps, went home. I told her what to do. And the next day she came. She was looking happy. I said, Madam, what happened? She said she can't tell me. That for over 5 years, she's been suffering. She's been going from one hospital to another. But she just took that shake off that night, went to the restroom early in the morning, but she said her husband was even shocked when her husband saw her cleaning and washing the bathroom, cleaning the house, because she could never do that before in the past. But I would like Manager Doris to share her own experience with us. Manager Doris, are you in the house?
Yes, my DCM, I'm in the house.
Let's welcome her with a resounding Edmark International Club. 1, 2, ready, go. Edmark International.
Oh, yes.
Outstanding morning, everybody.
Outstanding morning, ma.
Yes, just me to share a bit of my testimony from what DCMade has been teaching. Our heads is the most wealth we should all desire. My brother is here, knows me very well. I'm not the type that goes after medicine, but I suffer constipation. What actually attracted me to Edmark is this shake-off. I met Ade in 2023. We met in a program, in a hotel and all that. We were gisting, and you could see food everywhere in that program. There was food, there was abundance. I was just scared as a place. I don't want to overstock myself. I know who I am because I dance on the toilet seat before. I would dance maybe after 3 days when I sit down, my husband, I'll be dancing on the toilet before I'll be able to pass through. She said, don't worry, just take this for this night. Eat as much as you can. I said, I'm not. He said, just eat. And I ate. He gave me that shake off that night. Going to bed, I took the shake off. Wow. In the morning, it was amazing. And I'm the type that when I travel, I find it difficult I find it difficult to use the toilet, especially when I'm not used to the place. But the shake-off did wonder the following day. My whole system was clean. That was when I requested for more. I requested for more to clean my system. Wow, it was amazing. I think if I share my picture as at last year, I think my Mr. Money will testify that seeing me, you will know that this is not the Doris that you used to know. Then I was fat, as in sweating. But now, after going through this process, I'm lighter. Going to toilet is no longer an issue for me. I detox my system, I'm flexible. When I tell people my age, they said you are lying. But that is who I am, courtesy of these products. So this is a product that have transformed my system. Clean, looking younger, and that aspect of constipation where I'm scared to eat, 6 o'clock, we say by 3 o'clock, if I eat, I find it difficult to sleep because that food will not digest for me. And that will have to be my system for this, but I no longer have that experience. This has helped me through. And I believe that this is one of the things we should desire, taking care of our heads, in order for us not to be carrying drugs about, because somebody will put 12 tablets, put it in the mouth and once for what? To remain healthy, just to sustain his or herself. But when we take care of ourselves, with this, they are all edible, they are natural things. For me to vouch for us, saying, go and give it a try. You will come back and share testimony just the way I'm doing now. Thank you very much. Back to you, DCM this one.
Thank you so much. I'm having some technical challenge. I hope I have to join my second device now, just in case. I don't know what, but I'll just carry on and see how far we can go. Okay. Sorry, give me a minute. So the next step is to balance. Is to burn fat. I want to see if I can pull up the slide again because I moved the admin rights to my other device. So I want to see if I can share from my other device. Please, pardon me, give me some time. Let me see how I can do this. My love.
See.
Sorry, please, I apologize. I'm trying to see how my second device can become the admin. So that I can, because since I took admin rights from this one, presentation stopped. Okay, see what I'll do. I'll return admin rights back to my desktop so that if it trips and I'm locked out, whoever is admin will give me admin rights so I can continue the class. You know what class we go. Give my this thing admin rights in my desktop. So I keep sharing. Or enable me share my slides. You can see participants. Okay, so the next step is to burn fat. That is with our MRT complex. You give me a host. Huh? I can share. Let me do the host. Let me host again. Okay, thank you. Yes. Okay, sorry. Let's be share again. Yeah. Punishment. That was like. How will this do in enter university? Okay. So we have the next step, which is the burn fat. Burn fat with our MRT complex. We have, it replaces your meal with minimum calories, maximum nutrition, vitamins, and has fat burning properties. Now, this MRT complex can be used to add weight, it can be used to lose weight. So it's not just about losing weight. It burns and breaks up fats. Each sachet replaces a meal with only 76 calories. Now, this is very important because every human being has liver and kidney. Our MRT cleanses the liver and the kidney. Good for diabetic people, contains high level of protein and vitamins and minerals, and keeps the energy level while losing weight. For those who want to use it for weight loss, it's also nutrition for those who want to maintain their weight. Helps the skin glow, it tastes great, and is convenient to carry. It comes in 3 variants. We have the vanilla, we have the strawberry, and the chocolate, and they taste exactly as we say. They taste great. So we have what we call the body mass index for men, and we have the one for women. That's to tell you, based on your height, what weight should your body carry. So we have a chart that we use to check that. In addition to this, we have what we call the Tanita machine that can also scan your body and give us 10 parameters to use to assess your health. So that is also done in Edmark International to help us know how our health is and how truly we're taking care of ourselves. So the next step is to balance. And we balance with our splena liquid chlorophyll. Okay, we balance our body's what? Acidity and alkalinity. In short, we call this product life in a bottle. We cleanse your system with a rich supply of oxygen, meaning this product gives the body oxygen. Good for people who wake up in the morning and have catarrh, like my son used to have that problem. Splina is very good for that person. Splina cleanses the blood, nourishes the blood, and balances the blood. Okay, it contains chlorophyll, which is the green pigment of plants. Okay, promotes cell rejuvenation, boosts the immune system. Very good for people who are diabetic, high blood pressure, headache, people with malaria, typhoid. Splina is very good. People who need blood, pregnant women, Splina is exceptional. People who have iron deficiency, Splina is awesome. Eliminates body odor and other skin sores. You can rub it on burns, on wounds. It will heal the wound. Very good for people with ulcer. It heals wounds, both internal and external. It's a great help for digestive problems, purifies the liver by eliminating toxins. That means it also takes care of the liver. We have one liver in the body, so we must protect that liver. Effectively reduces toxins caused by pesticides and chemicals in the body. So all that food we eat, we say, okay, there are chemicals, there are pesticides in it. We know our beans now, they put sniper. I don't know. Our meat, they use sniper. They use formalin. Corn, they put everything now, chemical. Or the product is GMO. Splina will help you. Even when you use insecticide to kill mosquito in your house and you go out, by the time you come back, you still inhale it. Splina will help you. Okay? It balances the body acid alkaline count. Very good for people who are managing cancer sincerely. We take them through these 4 steps so it will help them. Increases red blood cell count, reduces wrinkles and delays aging process. And also, if you want to use it for weight loss, it will help you in your weight loss journey. And we say a tablespoon of Splina liquid chlorophyll is equivalent to what? 2.2 lbs, which is about 1 kilogram of vegetable consumption. And when we say vegetable consumption, we mean different types of vegetables, not one type of vegetable. And the last step is what we call the rejuvenate, which is the renewal of the cells of the body. Body made up of millions of cells. Cells come together to make up the tissue. Several tissue come together to make up the organs, and several organs come together to make up the whole human body. So we have different teas and coffees, but we are looking at just 2 types today. We have the reddish coffee and we have the ginseng coffee. The reddish coffee reduces levels of bad cholesterol and triglycerides in the body. That means it takes care of the heart. Raises the level of good cholesterol because the body needs cholesterol. Our hormones need cholesterol. Promotes health of cardiovascular system. Offers nutritional support to the circulatory system. Enhances digestion. So when you are overfed, you've eaten so much. When you take red yeast coffee, it will digest the food fast. Soothes abdominal pain. So if you have sisters, you have daughters who suffer from menstrual pain, red yeast coffee is very good for them. Also, invigorates the function of the spleen and helps cleanse the blood when it does that. Revitalizes and aids the body's rejuvenation. Offers antioxidant and anti-aging properties. Our ginseng coffee sharpens the mind and memory, accelerates the visual and auditory response, keeps you alert and awake, increases concentration, increases energy, minimizes and removes bad cholesterol, also lowers the blood pressure. So you can see that these teas and coffee are not just ordinary, they enhance the health. As you are enjoying them, I use them to entertain my guests. As you are enjoying them, you notice that you are getting healthier and they all taste great. So these are examples of people that have used the product to lose weight. This is DCM Harriet from Uganda. She was weighing 108 kg. In 3 months, she lost 34 kg and she's now 70. If you see her now, she's a babe. Okay? We have several people. We have this lady, when I saw her in LTPC 2017, she could barely move. Then she was weighing so much, her legs could not carry her. See, from using the products, how she's looking today. And you notice that these people, they're looking a lot younger. But in the house today, we have somebody here live that's going to tell us her testimony. In short, her story has so impacted lives that she was the product ambassador for Edmark International, worldwide. And she's also the ambassador for Edmark Ghana. She's in the house today. Can we welcome our crown manager, Beatrice Chocho, to tell us her story with Edmark products? My CM, are you in the house, ma?
Yes, I'm in the house. Outstanding morning to everyone.
Outstanding morning. Can we welcome her with a resounding Edmark International Club? 1, 2, ready, go. Edmark
International. Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, outstanding morning to champions.
Outstanding
morning,
my
CF.
Outstanding
How do you
morning.
feel?
I feel good.
I feel good.
I feel
great. I feel
better.
Thank you so much. Once again, I'm here. It is my pleasure to be here once again to share. To share how Edmark saved my life and also changed my life. I'm so happy. I'm so happy to be here. And before I joined Edmark, I was a seamstress. And, you know, we used to sit at one place. We don't move about. Sometimes we don't eat well, trying to finish our customers' clothes and other things. During my business as a seamstress, I got very, very sick. I became very, very sick. I couldn't sleep in the night. When people are sleeping, I'll be awake, watching people. I was feeling sharp pains under my feet and then sharp pains under my breast. I was suffering from ulcer and I was suffering from irregular menstrual period. This made me to visit a doctor. When I visited the doctor, they all tried to find a solution, but it didn't work. And that made me to jump from one hospital to another, from another hospital to another, with different medication and drugs. Sometimes I will be carrying drugs in my bag, be chewing it like a chewing gum, just to be relieved or to relieve some pains. For me to see the good results about my health, I rather gain extra weight. I became heavy. My stomach became big, feeling heavy inside out. I couldn't walk for a long distance. Anytime I tried, I started feeling dizzy. My cholesterol went high. My energy was low. And I was, in fact, I looked very shapeless. My tummy became big in such a way that I looked so shapeless. I wasn't feeling good in my clothes. Sometimes I have to hide myself from events and church activities because I wasn't feeling good. And trying to have my good health, it's rather go worse and worse and worse. And every day I'm having symptoms about sickness and diseases. And I was suffering from these pains and this sickness for almost 10 years. Luckily for me, one day I was in one of the hospitals and God sent an angel to me. This man showed me Edmark product on a flyer. After talking to me, he dashed me one sachet of a shake-off and then a sachet of a ready. He directed me how to use it. That day, I didn't use it. The next day, I used the shake-off as it was directed. My sister, the next morning, what came out for me, I was shocked. I was surprised. I was passing a lot of flames and a lot of bad scent. And the flames that was coming out, I was sweating in the toilet. In fact, after 3 to 4 times, I became so relieved, but I was weak. I couldn't do anything. Then I took the Redis because I was having that pains. You know, when I was passing the I was having pains under my abdomen. But after taking the Redis, I was a little bit relieved and the pain stopped. That night, I slept very well. I slept so sound. I woke up so sound. I was like, wow, what is this? Something that I was suffering for more than 10 years, going up and down, spending a lot of money, expensive medication and drugs. Only this one sachet of a shake-off and a ready can help me to be relieved. So I have to call this person for more. And then he invited me to a place. When I went there, I saw Edmark office. A lot of people were there. People were buying. There was a seminar going on. He asked me to go and listen to the presentation. Listening to the presentation, I realized that this is the benefit of the shake-off. This is the benefit of the Redis. So it was the Redis and the shake-off that made me to leave. In fact, when I was using the product, my mind was not telling me it's because, but after listening to the presentation, I saw the benefit, the good benefit of the product. So I asked this man if I can get more, and he asked me to sign up. My sister, I couldn't have. I didn't know what. I was just there because I wasn't having any penny with me. I spent all my money in hospital and drugs. So I was just there crying, and the man asked me, "What's the problem?" I said, "I don't have money. If I have money, I will get this product so that because I saw the benefit of this product to be okay, would be good for me." Then he asked me to wait. I was there. Then this man came out with a lot of products, and I realized it was P4. Actually, when I joined the Edmark, I didn't know anything about network. I have no knowledge what network marketing is about. So when I was using the product, I was just using the product for my health. So when I got the product, later I heard about P4 before it was Power 4. You join it for 2 weeks, and then after that, you start using the product. So I said, why don't I join this P4 and then to help me to lose more weight, because the product was okay and I was feeling okay using the product. I joined the P4 program, and I was